team like Kyrie and KD, or the Lake Show with King James and AD. Wish I could match him up with the bad boys from the 80s, but no black and white, I need that in HD. HenDawgz.
Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy HenDawgz, and we back to it. You know how we do it. How NBA players spent their first check. I think this is gonna be a pretty good video. I'm actually interested to see how these NBA players are spending their first checks. But before we get into this video, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. We are on the way to 10K. Almost there, man. So help me out. Help me out. Go ahead and like this video. If you like this video, go ahead and write something in the comments. Tell me, what would you spend your first check on if you was in the NBA? You just gotta, well, we gonna make it fun. You just signed for $100 billion. I know there's nobody that's ever signed that. LeBron is probably the closest. But if you sign for $100 billion contract in the NBA, what's the first thing you buying? I wanna know. I'm probably gonna buy, what would I buy? Well, first I would buy my mom and dad a house, probably in California, so I can get them out of Ohio, bring them out here. And then I'll probably buy something for myself. What would I buy? I don't know, they'll probably buy me a house. I'll probably buy my parents a house first, then I'll buy me a house, and then I'll probably get like a super souped up Lamborghini or something, like something super sweet. But let's get into this video. Let's see what they bought with their first checks. How NBA players spent their first check. Let's get it.
This is how most NBA players spend their first check.
I've seen 2 Lambos already. 3 Lambos. 4.
And Tyler Hero used his first check on a 6-figure shopping spree, copping a custom 25-carat diamond chain worth $55,000, spending $100,000 in designer clothes, and most importantly, buying himself his dream car.
I will never be one of those people that's gonna be like, you, bro, with all that money, you don't need to be doing this. You don't need to be doing that. Like, I'm gonna let people spend their money how they want to. But what I would say, what I wouldn't do, I probably wouldn't buy jewelry as one of the first things. I don't really care about jewelry that much, but they said Tyler Hero spent $55,000 on the chain off the bat. Like, that's funny as hell.
A brand new 2020 Mercedes S63 AMG. And this thing wasn't cheap, because it cost Tyler over $200,000. Yeah, our boy balled out.
You're making money like that?
Spending your first check can go horribly wrong. Because for Gilbert Arenas, his first check made him go homeless. In 2001, 19-year-old Gilbert was convinced he'd go top 10 in the NBA draft. And in his mind, he was going to sign a rookie deal worth at least $3.3 million. So a few months before the draft, Gilbert took out a $400,000 loan and balled out.
But you think you're gonna go top 10? Like, shit, I'm thinking millions, So I bought an Escalade, had 5 TVs in it, 4 12s, had the suede. I seen Gary Payne with suede on the top. I want the suede roof, So I spent all of that money.
Yeah, Gilbert really thought he made it. But at pre-draft tryouts, he ruined everything. Not only did he refuse to take part in mandatory workouts, but he also made sure to tell every NBA team that his lifelong dream was to be an international pimp.
What?
Yes, he really said that. And of course, NBA scouts were not amused. So instead of...
For one, you should never be that impatient. Like, wait till you get the money to spend the money. Like, don't spend money that you don't have thinking you will have it, because after taxes and all that stuff, you don't really know how much money you're going to get anyways. And I don't get, what was wrong with Gilbert Arenas? I don't know why would he, but for one, he knows that he needs this money. He knows that he needs this top 10 money. And he pretty much was like, hey, like, I'm about to say some crazy stuff to the point where I'm going to make sure that I'm not a top 10 pick. So I don't know what was going on with Gilbert Arenas in his head, but he turned it around, and now he's set for life.
Instead of going top 10, his ass fell all the way to the second round, signing for $330,000 his first year. That's $70,000 less than what he owed. This man was broke.
I couldn't even drive back and forth to the arena. So I had to stay at the arena sometimes.
You slept in the arena.
I slept in the arena.
A professional NBA player.
Slept in the arena.
Sleep was basically homeless.
That's crazy.
To get back to the park games.
I'm basically homeless. That's right. But I just couldn't afford the gas. When they did my budget, I can only spend $500 a month. for, that's gas money, girlfriend, 2 dogs. Like, I don't
500 a month?
Damn, Gilbert really fumbled the bag. But not as bad as LaMelo Ball, because the way Melo spent his first check is getting him sued for millions. Yeah. In 2019, right after graduating high school, LaMelo hired publicist Amber Johnson to find him some big money brand deals, promising her 10% of the profits. And over the next few weeks, she went to work, pitching a LaMelo documentary to Fox, landing him a sponsorship on Caffeine TV, and most importantly, negotiating LaMelo's biggest offer yet, a deal with Puma worth $10 million. But oddly enough, when LaMelo heard about the offer, he told his publicist to decline and end negotiations immediately. So, Amber canceled the deal and never spoke to Puma again. But in 2020, something suspicious happened. A month before the NBA draft, it was announced that Melo had signed his first big contract, a $100 million endorsement deal with none other than Puma. And after securing the bag, LaMelo spent big, copping a $276,000 Ferrari F8 Tributo, a $1 million Richard Mille, and a $2.6 million condo in the heart of Charlotte. Melo was dropping money on everything. Well, everything except his publicist, who claims she didn't receive a dime from LaMelo. Not for the caffeine deal.
Yeah, that's tough, man. That's tough because she helped him get that deal, I'm sure. She the one that reached out to Puma, but it's also tough too because it's LaMelo. Like, he can get that deal without her. Like, he don't need her. That's just a whole, I don't know, man. Like, let's talk about it in the comments. Like, I'm on both ends with it because, yeah, for one, she's working. Like, she's, making sure that the contracts are right. She's making sure that everything is good. She's reaching out to people, helping him out. So she deserves money. But at the end of the day, LaMelo is the basketball player. Without him shooting the basketball, without him passing the ball, she doesn't get a dime. She doesn't see anything. So I'm back and forth with that, man. But if she reached out and she started the negotiations, she deserves something, man. I don't know how much, but she deserves something. Come on, Melo. You got to do better.
Not for the documentary, and not for the Puma deal. So in January of 2022, she decided to sue LaMelo for $10 million. And our boy Melo is still battling it out in court to this day. But look, not every NBA player blows their first bag on themselves, because Zion Williamson spent his first check saving thousands of families from disaster.
Shout out to Zion, man.
See, in March of 2020, during Zion's rookie season, COVID forced the NBA to shut down entirely, leaving tens of thousands of arena workers without jobs. Overnight, people living paycheck to paycheck had their income ripped away, and with no other jobs available, they were left feeling hopeless.
The saying life can change in an instant is as true as it gets.
So, with people desperate for help, rookie Zion pulled through and changed lives, saying, "A mother has always set an example for me about being respectful to others. So today, I'm pledging to cover the salaries for all Smoothie King Center workers for the next 30 days. That means Zion...
Let's give Zion a round of applause, man. Shout out to Zion, because he didn't have to do that. He definitely have to do that, man. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Donated at least $300,000, all from his first check. Damn. I mean, Zion knows how to spend his money. He needs to teach other NBA players how it's done, because the stories we got coming up are on another level.
Let people spend their money how they want to, man.
But
it's their
before
money.
we get to that, we got to talk about Kelly Oubre, because this dude is being blackmailed for millions, all because of his first check. See, in 2015, right after signing his rookie contract, Kelly went out and dropped $12,000 on 2 new puppies, Saint and Soul. And over the next few years, he built an unbreakable bond with his dogs, even taking them on the road for away games. But in 2019, something terrible happened. After an ugly breakup, Kelly's ex-girlfriend went psycho, refusing to leave his house, slashing his tires, and worst of all, kidnapping his dogs. This woman was out of her mind, but to be honest, for a pretty good reason. It turns out his ex went completely psycho because Kelly never dropped a like and subscribed to the channel. Yeah, that's right. I got this crazy chick on speed dial. And if you ain't subbed, then she's gonna steal your pets and eat them. Trust me, dog, you don't want that to happen. So just go ahead and subscribe, okay? But anyways, Kelly was heartbroken.
But anyways, do all of that from my channel. Shout out to Rebound, because without him, we wouldn't be able to watch this video. But take all that energy you just had and subscribe to my channel, man. I appreciate y'all in advance.
So, he called the cops and even filed a lawsuit, desperately trying to get his dogs back. But somehow, she was able to keep custody of Saint and Soul, and it seemed like Kelly's situation couldn't get any worse. Until January of 2021, when Kelly's ex allegedly threatened to keep Saint and Soul unless he paid her $3 million.
What?
So Kelly filed another lawsuit claiming he was being blackmailed, and he's still fighting for his dogs back to this day. Man, I just feel bad for Kelly. But who I don't feel bad for is LeBron, because this dude turned his first check into billions of dollars. Back in 2003, just a month before the NBA draft, 18-year-old LeBron signed his first big contract. A deal with Nike worth $90 million. And with that kind of money, you'd think a teenager would have just blown it all. But instead, LeBron decided to hire his best friend, Maverick Carter, as a business partner for $50K a year. This was genius, because Maverick went on to close all kinds of big money deals for LeBron, turning a 1% stake in Beats into $30 million, creating LeBron's Spring Hill Company, an entertainment brand worth $725 million. And in 2015, Maverick negotiated the biggest contract in NBA history, a lifetime deal with Nike worth a ridiculous $1 billion.
Crazy.
God damn, this man LeBron.
Another round of applause for Maverick Carter, man, and LeBron, because he's employing his best friend, or maybe not even his best friend, but one of his very good friends. He involved with him, and I think that's so cool, because a lot of people, I feel like once you get to a certain level, you almost want to like try to go out and seek people that you feel like might know more than you and might be on a bigger pedestal than you. But LeBron, like, bro, like, I'm confident in who I am. I know who I am. And I'm gonna make sure that the people that I grew up with, they gonna grow with me. Like, and that's super dope, man. Shout out to LeBron. He's one of the GOATs. He's one of the GOATs. He might not be my favorite player, but what he's done on and off the court, man, being from Ohio, like, I gotta respect it, man. He's one of the GOATs.
LeBron hired a financial wizard. So inspirational. But not everyone's as fortunate as LeBron. Because what Trae Young bought with his first check got his ass clowned in front of his entire team. See, in 2018, just a month after being drafted, Trae used $166,000 of his first check to cop his dream car, a brand new 2019 Audi R8.
Yeah, that shit nasty.
Yeah. And this thing is crazy. 600 horsepower, custom matte black paint, 0 to 60 in 3.1 seconds. If Trae wasn't on the court, he was whipping the Audi. Until a few weeks later, when, during team practice, his teammate secretly stole his car and trashed it.
Trashed it?
I guess the rookies got popcorn.
Oh my goodness.
Yo, that's crazy.
Jeremy Lin?
That's high level popcorn. Trae.
He was pissed. With the pink
Trae
book
might be
bag.
smiling, but I know his ass is crying on the inside. And according to this fan, his R8 still smells like popcorn. Damn. But at least Trae had a car. Because how Giannis spent his first check literally put him on the streets. Yeah. In 2013, when Giannis signed his rookie deal, he wanted to give back to his family. So, right before a game in Milwaukee, he took a taxi cab to a local bank, and that's where he wired all of his money back home to Greece. Every last dollar. And, that's nice and all, but there was one problem. This man has no car, no money for a cab, and he has a game in 30 minutes. So, my boy started hauling ass.
Why did he do that?
6'9" fake.
I'm sure they might explain it, they might not, but why do y'all think he he sent all of his money to back home. Like, I love my parents, I love my family, but I'm not sending y'all all my money. Like, I might send y'all a good portion of it, you know, to make sure that y'all good, but I'm not sending y'all all of it, cause then what I'm gonna do? I don't know what Giannis was thinking.
Famous NBA player was sprinting down the streets of Milwaukee to try and make it to his own game. But it turns out he didn't have to run very far, because after just a mile, Giannis caught the attention of one generous Bucks fan.
First cold day of the season. We're out shopping and I see, like 2 blocks away, I see a very tall person running. And I think, looks like might be Giannis. He is running. And he's wearing jeans and a windbreaker, and it is 18 degrees out. And I say, can we offer him a ride? He says, sure. He climbs into the backseat of our car, and we have a really little car. We have a Honda Fit, right? Yeah. So he's sitting in the back seat, all like folded, sideways, knees to chin. I mean, it's the only way he could have fit in.
Yeah, Giannis's pretzel-looking ass didn't have a dollar to his name, and neither did Shaq. Because this man spent his entire first check.
Before we get into Shaq, I wonder if that girl like has ever met Giannis since then. Like he had to have met her before and like looked out for her or did something. Like I thought that would be a super great story. That's actually a good movie or show idea. So any directors or writers out there that's watching this, let's put something together, man. Let's put something together. Hit me up. That's a good story.
$1 million in just 30 minutes. How is that even possible?
$1 million in 30
Well,
minutes?
in 1992, before even making it to the NBA, Shaq signed a trading card deal with Classic for $1 million. And the very next day, he went on the craziest shopping spree of his life.
I always tell people this story. I spent $1 million in 30 minutes.
That's
always
wild.
wanted a black-on-black Mercedes-Benz. So I go get it. Boom, $150,000. My father said, that's nice. Where's mine at? I was like, you know what? You're right. Go get the exact same car for him. We get home. My mom's a little jealous. Where's mine at? You know what? So we go and we get her the smaller Benz version. So we got 3 Benzes. And then after that, after I drop them off, I was like, I need some jewelry. So I buy a big old diamond ring similar to this one. I get another ring for the other hand. I get a bracelet. I get some diamond earrings. I get a necklace. And I get a call the next day from the bank manager, and he says, need to have a conversation with you. So I come up there and shows me the spreadsheet of where all the money went. I forgot about the agent fees. I forgot about FICA. I forgot about state tax and sales tax. So I probably netted like $700,000. But I didn't know that. I thought I had $1 million.
Yeah, this dude forgot about taxes. Man, Shaq's gotta regret that one. But I can't say the same for John Morant, because he spent his first check on his parents.
Real one.
And it changed their lives forever.
Shout out to Ja,
See,
man.
in the early 2000s, when Ja was just a kid, his parents knew he was special. So much so that not only did his mom give up her biology career, but his dad walked away from pro basketball just to train him, thinking that one day, Ja could become one of the greatest players in NBA history. And as Ja got older, his parents pushed him every single day, from backyard NBA drills to having him play kids twice his age. Hell, they even put a basketball hoop in the living room, all to help him make it to the NBA. $39 million rookie deal. Ja figured, what better way to blow his first check than by showing his parents some love? Not only copping them both brand new whips, a Hellcat for his dad and an Audi for his mom, but also buying them their dream home, a 9,000 square foot mansion in Tennessee worth $2.1 million. This place has 6 bedrooms, 8 bathrooms, it's got a backyard pool, a home theater. No, it's even got a tennis court. All of this just to show his parents how much he appreciates them. Damn, man, it's beautiful. But what's not beautiful is Shaq's diet. Yeah, this man ate so bad, it almost killed him.
Oh shit, that one funny, my bad.
And don't even get me started on Zion. His ass is getting so fat, he's gonna eat himself out of the league.
No, he's not.
You wanna hear more about that? Then click this video right here. This is what NBA players actually eat. Trust me, dog, you don't wanna miss this. So what are you doing?
You think that's a good video for me to react to? I'm gonna probably react to that one next, man. Just cause. Why not? Why not? I like the rebound videos. They're a little different than I kind of expected. I haven't done too many, so I'm gonna definitely start reacting to more. But I appreciate y'all for watching this video. I think it was good to see the ups and downs, some players being smart, some players being dumb, but like I said at the beginning of this video and in the middle of this video, you can't tell people how to spend their money. You can just learn from people, and that can be how you decide on how you want to spend your money. But I appreciate y'all like always. We out.